Would you guys like to win one of 2 copies of Destiny 2 on any console of your choice? Leave a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new around here, and check the Gleam link in the description below. What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I am bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny 2. So specifically today we're going to be talking about a bunch of things, including a brand new, possibly exotic Trials weapon. You've also got some changes to shaders, a new spawn-in animation, as well as new subclass features. But let's get right into this. So first off, we are starting with the Trials weapon. Now, as you guys can see on screen now, we have some gameplay from Hardcore Gamer, who's actually had some hands-on gameplay with the game, and you guys can see this thing looks absolutely epic indeed. It is a 5-burst Trials of Osiris, or Trials of the 9 pulse rifle that absolutely destroys enemies. And yes, you heard me right, 5-bullet pulse rifle is absolutely insane. Now, the reason people do think it's exotic is because in the bottom left hand corner you can see the weapon actually looks different to a standard pulse rifle, and usually exotics actually have that. The exotic outline for a weapon is always different, and especially when you get kills in PvP, it looks different in the bottom left hand corner. So there's the speculation of why it could be exotic, but regardless, the design looks absolutely phenomenal for this, and I really cannot wait to see how this fares in PvE and PvP, especially being a 5-burst rifle. And also, with the possibility of it being exotic, it also asks the question, how many exotics will we see in Trials of Osiris? I'd really love it if there was a load of exotics. It sort of give you something more to grind for, maybe making the adept version of weapons exotic and the non-adept just legendary. But let me know your thoughts in that comment section below, and would you love to grab this Trials weapon? I know I would. Next up, we are going to be talking about some shader changes. So if you guys look on the screen now, you can see a Guardian here has actually acquired a shader, and it comes up with this on the bottom of the screen. Shader acquired. Shaders customize the appearance of rare, legendary and exotic gear. Press that button to open your character screen and view your shader inventory. Now, the bit I wanted to focus on was exotic. It does look like you'll be able to customize exotic gear to make it your own, which is really, really cool. I love the fact that they did ornaments in Destiny 1, but people could get them ornaments. There was no customization of yourself with the shaders, so it'd be really cool to see what people come up with. Obviously most people are going to have like gold and shiny weapons, but you know, some people are going to come out with some really cool designs, I can imagine, and honestly finding the best shaders for the best weapons. Next up, we are talking about brand new spawn animations. Now, as you guys know, in Destiny 1 you could use or get class armor that was actually exotic from the vendors being the Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, as well as New Monarchy. You had to reach level 25, I believe it was, and you actually had to follow a quest to get this exotic piece of gear. Now, these exotic piece of gear, when you actually died, you got a brand new spawn animation every time you spawned in while using that cloak. Now, as you guys can see here, we have got some brand new spawn animations in Destiny 2. Now, this one being the Jade rabbit spawn animation. It looks really, really cool, and I love the fact that they've done this because it just adds more customization again. Honestly, I do believe there's going to be some really cool ones. We have seen the Vanguard logo as well, so this Jade rabbit one is just one of them, one of the many I'm really hoping for, but it is really, really cool. And let me know in that comment section below what kind of spawn animations you would like. I know I'd love to see like a Trials of Osiris eye. I believe that would look really, really cool. Next up, we're actually going to be talking about losing light. So as you guys can see on screen here, it has a Titan picking up a battered gauntlet, and it says growing strength. Your lost strength is returning to you. Return to the shard in the European Dead Zone and restore your light. So it does look like before you actually get all of your powers back, you'll actually have to get all of your subclasses. Now, we have seen some other screenshots of the Titan getting a solar, of a hunter actually getting a void. As you guys can see on screen now, I'll actually just post that one. So the hunter here has opened a chest and got a fractured arrow. So this sort of shows that the Taken King subclasses are coming back, which is actually, again, really cool indeed. But like I said, it looks like you will have to go and get all of your subclasses again before you start. Now I'm not too sure how it's going to work. I can imagine in some strikes and some raids our actual light being taken away until we have got the Traveller back, because at this point in time the Traveller was our source of light, so it'll be very interesting to see what happens with this indeed. And then last but not least, I wanted to speak about this screenshot on screen now. Now, as you guys can see, it is a Guardian hitting level 10 and it says upgrade point available. Now this is very interesting indeed, because as you guys know, in the beta we got to check out how these little subclasses actually upgrade. Now it was interesting because it showed that we actually needed a special type of shard or a special upgrade point that we actually get through adventures as well as side quests. So an upgrade point being available is a little bit strange, and there's also a brand new subclass inventory which is going to be in Destiny 2. So I'd really like to see what these upgrade points actually do. They might just be another version of these shards where we can literally just upgrade our subclass, but I'd really like to see what they do and what kind of points these actually are in our subclass inventory, and also what the subclass inventory actually is. It's very strange indeed, and yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And also, as always guys, that's pretty much the video guys. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, it's much appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are new around here for the latest and greatest Destiny content. And as always, peace out. I hope you enjoyed.